Hello. All right. Hello. Welcome to TTRPG. And welcome to Thirsty Derby Lesbians. Um, uh, I'm Mars. I'm your game master. For tonight. Um, and why don't we start things off with people introductions? We'll do or we'll do character introductions for a little bit. Nix, if you want to start.
Sure thing. I am Nyx, and I am playing Ronnie, whose derby name is Rainbow Bright. Pronouns she, they, and as a player, my pronouns are she, they as well. Awesome to be on the stream. Excited to be here. How about over to Ragin Rhonda?
Yo, Ostia, I am Casper, the MB Ghost. My pronouns are they, them, and I am playing Raging Rhonda Raccoon, who has Lexa makeup for some reason. And yeah, uh, hitting it over to Natalie.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Putum. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Railer Swift, who uses she, they pronouns.
All right. So I think that squares away everything that needs to be squared away, which means it's time for us to begin. And to begin, we start a few hours before your derby bout tonight. Uh your bout tonight is against the Damp City Devils. It is the first bout of the playoffs, the finals. And your team is how are each of you preparing for this bout? You've got a couple hours, so if you are all separate, that is fine. If you're all hanging out together, that is also fine.
Rhonda will probably be like in the weight room, just hitting some free weights, getting ready for tonight, because they used to be on the Damp City Devils last season, um, and going up against their ex, or like their ex captain at least. Eva Destruction is not something they look forward to. Um, getting in, but yeah, no, they know that Eva's still pretty upset about my sudden change in teams. Um, Rhonda is a big lady. She's like 6'6", kind of thick, uh, and is generally just wearing like her color palette's pretty black and white, or black, white, and gray. She goes by Raging Rhonda Raccoon, because our team is the raccoon. Like our teams are the rolling raccoons or something. And she kind of just played into that very hardcore. I am playing the Beast playbook, so when Rhonda transforms, she just slaps on some raccoon makeup and goes full beast mode on it.
Rainbow Fright, what are you up to?
Well, I am making certain that I have all of the things that I need to have. So I'm making certain that I have my lucky tokens. And this is my first ever championships because this is my first ever season. And I'm super excited. And I have made everyone just a little bit of gear spray that is in little silver containers with like it's got an alcohol base to it to kill the germs because some people are starting to get a little bit stinky at this point in the season. So there's like alcohol in it, but not for drinking. And a little bit of lavender and a lot of like essential oil, but not like essential oil that we would like sell or anything, just like stuff to really decontaminate that gear. And so I'm just finishing packing all that up with some delightful little goodies for everybody, including like I've learned about this arnica stuff that really helps the bruises go down. And so I'm like bringing some arnica and I'm getting it all packed up into little goodie bags for everyone. And like I got these really cute little raccoon figures, like these little cute little plushies. And I'm going to put the little plushies into everybody's little bag. And I'm going to bring them in to just give everybody the little pep that they need for this last bout. And I know that Rhonda's a little bit like angsty about this game for some reason, and I don't quite know why, but I know there's a little bit, so I've gotten like a little bit extra like I got some really good little makeup for like, because I know that they really like to do their makeup like scary, so I've done like a little bit of extra black makeup in there for them so that they can really get it. But I also added just a little bit of like black iridescent glitter in case they want to add just maybe a little bit of the silver, because our colors aren't just black and white, they're actually black and silver. So I'm thinking that maybe they want to try like a little bit of glitter to it, might be really fun. So yeah, I'm just getting all my stuff together, and the gear, the panties for the helmets and the jerseys and stuff are fresh out of the laundry. And I'm gonna head off to the venue really soon, and I'm really excited to see everybody. And my rainbow laces are all patched up from the last game where they got a little bit torn up. I wasn't expecting that, so they're fixed. And I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna wear the tutu again. I'm gonna give it one more try. It seems like people don't like it so much, but I'm gonna give it one more try because I think it's really fun. So that's what I'm up to. And it's going to be a great game tonight. It's going to be so much fun. I just know it.
All right. And what are you up to over there, Railhurst Swift?
Railer, I think we cut to Railer. Railer is still in bed. Right, like it's like keeps hitting the snooze button and then eventually like gets an angry phone call on their phone and it's like, oh fuck. And like pulls off their covers and they're already in like their dirty jersey and shorts and are like, oh shit. And like grabs their bag and like runs out to their like beaten down old car and is flooring it to get to the rink on time for warm-ups.
All right. And I think you get this call from your good friend slash injured captain Big Rig. And Big Rig is the captain of your team who is currently out on injury, and she is big and buff and intimidating, and you all, this will be your first match without Big Rig.
Okay.
You all, but she is still on top of things. I think she calls you and she's the one who wakes you up and calls you, and
Uh-huh. I think she does this about every bout we have and for
Oh,
most
yes.
practices.
Absolutely. And I think as the three of you get to the rink, you hear Big Rig's voice go, all right, start warming up. We can't lose this. I know I'm out. I should be back by last game. The final bout, the doctors say I'll be fine, but I can't strain this damn leg anymore. And you see she's wearing a boot. And says, turns to the three of you and says, "Y'all ready for this?"
Sorry.
Take it easy, Rig. We got this.
Yeah, even and they shouldn't be a problem. It's just the damn City Devils. Let's I mean, you got this. Yeah.
It, it's gonna be totally fine. And I'm like I start passing each of you like your little like gift bag of goodies. And Jasmine, my service dog, is right there with me, totally like has at this by this point in the season has learned how to avoid all skate wheels, and is doing a great job just staying right close by. But I'm passing out your little gifty bags. And Rhonda, I got you just a little extra black paint, but it's like really good for your skin and really gentle on your skin.
Okay.
So it's not like thick charcoal, it's really gentle. And I also got some
is this glitter?
Yeah, but it's makeup grade, and it's not going to hurt the environment at all. It doesn't have any like plastics to it. It's really good, and it's silver so that it still looks kind of black and white, so it's still fitting in your theme, but it does go with our team colors. But you could maybe try it if you wanted to. I'm gonna finish gearing up, and thank you so much for keeping the other blockers away from me when I have the star on. I'm really grateful.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Does not know what to do with this.
Rayler takes the spray and sprays some under her arms, and then kind of sniffs it and sprays some in her mouth. And kind of
okay. The tea tree oil might not taste very good.
Minty. It's not bad. Hey, Rig, remind me which one of my exes is on this team?
God, you can't even keep track of your own exes. You want me to?
I thought that's what you did as team captain.
My job as team captain is not X tracker, but I'm pretty sure it's Lady Macbeth.
Oh, Death. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not a fan of yours.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No.
Yeah. Even I can kind of say I didn't leave things the best there.
Didn't you like leave her in a parking lot once?
To be fair, only because I forgot she was there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not sure that's any better.
I only found out about that because like she was late to rehearsal and Eva had to pick her up. So, like,
yeah, let bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge, right?
I think she wants to burn your bridge, but yeah, okay, sure.
All right. We need to get started. There's I'm worried about this bout. Big Rig says, and she sort of looks away. And you can't quite read what's going on with her, unless you want to try and roll a move.
Does my character pick up on social cues? I don't think so.
I'll roll a move. I think Rayler has been on the team a while, so knows Rig. Like it's possible like Rig was still pretty new when Rayler was a freshie. So yeah, I think I can maybe try to figure out a person here.
Yeah, so why don't you try and roll either entice or figure out a person? Um,
I'm gonna try and figure out a person.
all right.
First roll.
That's plus.
That
Which
is
stat is that? Plus.
plus wit.
Okay, I'm bad at that. That's a 6.
All right. On a
First failure.
Yeah, for first roll, first failure. So you can mark experience for that. And since we're doing a just a mini campaign, you get once you have 3 experiences when you level up as opposed
Okay.
to 5. So you look at Rig and there is an expression you have not seen on her face before. Something is bugging her. You could read that much, but you can't figure out what you've faced the Damp City Devils before. They're they're a good team, but they're not the best. And but something about this is uh is bugging Big Rig.
All right. I think Railer's going to make an assumption then and just be like, if you're trying to figure out who to give the captaincy to, you can just make me captain on the track today.
And Big Rig gives you this sort of dirty look, but like only in the sense that you could tell she was already going to, and now that you've asked for it, she's like, oh well, I don't want to. So she's like she turns to the rest of the team and says, yeah, Rayler's captain on the track today. Let's get warm-ups going, skate a few laps. We'll see how this goes. It's on our home turf, but we'll see what the Damn City Devils bring to the rink.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Freshie, you want to draw the C on my arm for me?
Absolutely. Do you want it with like an extra curly Q?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And I come over and I like take out the black Sharpie and I come over and do you want it is it supposed to go above the numbers or below the numbers?
I don't know the rules.
Oh, well, I think they keep changing. Did you notice that the books just keep changing on these rules? Like one year they're this way, but the next anyway. I think it just goes actually, I think it goes above the numbers this year. So I'm gonna put it above the numbers. Do you mind? And she like grabs onto your arm and like
Okay.
starts to draw the C. And she's
Sounds like you might be trying to roll entice.
yeah, she's gonna
Yeah,
can I roll an entice?
absolutely.
Okay.
So entice, you roll plus heart.
And let's see how this little freshie does with heart. Oh, not she's generally general on everything. So that's a 7.
All right, on a 7 to 9, you gain a string on them unless they decide to choose one. Get flustered or awkward, promise something they think you want, or give in to desire. So, Railer, do you do any of those things, or is a Rainbow Fright gonna gain a string on you?
I'm gonna promise something I think she wants and be
Mhm.
like, maybe we could hang out at the after party.
That would be so cool. Would you be able to like keep me from being really stupid and making a fool of myself?
Oh, I'm so good at that.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, here. So, and she draws the C on both arms, perfectly appropriate, exactly the right number of inches, exactly correctly, so that everyone can see that you are the captain for the important moments of the game.
Yeah, Rhonda's shaking her head as she hops on the track, starts warming up.
And right, get like skates away going, I have a chaperone for the after party. I have a chaperone for the after party.
Is that what they're calling it these days? Okay. I'm gonna like on one of my laps, I'm gonna like go over to Rig and be like, look, I obviously I have history with the Devils, but we're gonna crush it. We're gonna win. We have to this year. You know, so don't worry about anything. I'm using my move Tenacious Purpose. I'm committing
Mhm.
myself to a specific goal. And so I may ask the GM once per scene, how can we advance that goal in a way that violates civil norms? how, how can we beat the devils and make me look as uncivilized as possible?
You are going to have to play with some hearts, I think. I think the way um I think Rig looks at you and says, you know how to get in their heads. You've been with them. We'll listen, I know you've got history with them, and I know you're I'm not gonna make you tell me all that, but you left for a reason. But you got intel. Uh and if we can play with their hearts, play with their emotions, we're not gonna beat them in terms of size and strength. You're missing me, but I suppose you'll do well uh as my backup. Uh and Rig kind of cracks this smirk. Eva Destruction won't know what hit her.
Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that. Yeah, here's to burning bridges. And I skate off to finish up my warm-ups. And like I roll up next to uh Rayler. And I was like, all right. So Death, I know, has like a new girlfriend now and all that. You guys are fine, but
Wait, who's Death dating?
I I don't know the name. I know she said she was dating somebody before they kicked me out of the group chat. So like, sorry. But I mean, I know she's mad at you, but there's like a reason she's mad at you. Just like throwing that out there. Don't really hate people that you don't care about as I backward skate away.
I just don't think it was that big of a deal.
I mean,
I
if
came
you
back to get her
if you
later.
apologize, it might, and like mean it, it might do something for you. Just saying. I've got my own problems for tonight, but like if you wanted to do something with that, still backward skating away.
GM, have any of the refs shown up to warm up yet?
I think one ref has.
Is it Box? My
It
ex?
is it is not. It is
Okay.
it is someone else. You don't recognize them, or you
Okay.
recognize them, but like you don't know them
Okay.
well.
I'm gonna skate over and ask if Box is reffing tonight.
The ref looks at you and says, "Not tonight."
Okay. Cool.
I think what are Box's pronouns?
Box's pronouns are she, her.
Okay. I think she's off tonight, but reffing next match or the match after that. I can't remember.
Cool. Thanks.
Mhm.
Good game out there.
Good luck.
Did I or Jasmine overhear the conversation about death that happened?
I wasn't hiding it. That
Yeah,
helps.
then I think you did hear.
Okay. And can I pick out who death is on the track? Like, can I figure it out? Is the other team also warming up with us by this point?
They are warming up at this point. You see, why don't you? I was gonna have you roll move because I'm used to
Real
Monster
bad
of the Week,
situation.
but
Just a general wit check?
Yeah, why don't you roll plus wit and see if you can figure out.
Ooh, that's 11.
All right,
12
nice.
with wit, so yeah.
I think you see a person wearing red gloves, like the color of blood, and you kind of put together in your head, you're like, they're the only person on this team wearing red gloves, and you're like, oh,
Lady Macbeth.
Lady Macbeth,
Brilliant. That's
bloodstained
so good.
hands.
Love it. Out
yeah.
damn spot. I love
exactly.
this. Okay.
And I think you, just to confirm, you like wait a minute, you hear someone call all them Lady Macbeth.
Okay. So in all of my beautiful freshy meat self, I skate up to her. What are their pronouns?
She, they.
She, they. Okay. So I skate up to Death and I oh my gosh, hi, I'm so sorry. I know you're on the other team, but is your name really Lady Macbeth? Your derby name?
She looks at you like you have just like run over her cat. She is so confused.
I know. But like derby community, hi, I'm Rainbow Fright. And your gloves, is that for like out damn spot? Like the scene in the Scottish play?
They just didn't make black gloves. They were out of black gloves in my size. But sure, it's
come on,
literary
that's so
reference.
clever. It's so clever. It's so smart. That's really awesome. I've just heard such fabulous things about you, and that is so like really, really smart. And I'd like to use my the Nature Witches playbook move of I ship it.
Okay.
To try and do a little connecting.
Yeah, sure.
For Death and our broken-hearted one over here. Well, maybe not so broken-hearted, but our Swifty.
Yeah.
So this is with heart, right?
I believe so, yes.
That's a 7.
All right. On a 7 to 9, the listener can either take a string on you or give the other person involved a string on you. I think you if it's all right with you, I think this tall, very 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 Dorito shaped woman looks at you and skates beckons for you to skate next to her for a second and says, "Sorry, I was with my team, but yeah, I'm a total Shakespeare nerd. They had black gloves in my size, and I think she is going to gain a string on you, because you are like, this hot woman is talking to me. She likes Shakespeare, like she's a big nerd, and she's shaped like a Dorito, and I don't know what to do about it. And I think so. I think Lady Macbeth is going to have a string on you.
Okay. But Rayler has said such awesome things about you, and I just wanted you to know that that's yeah. So yeah, I'll see you out there, and maybe, you know, if you're a blocker, just don't hit me quite so hard. Okay. Have a great game. Bye.
And I think Lady Macbeth gives you that kind of weird look again of like, you are an enigma to this person. I think even as a freshie, this Lady Macbeth was like strong, silent, like here to kick ass, and I think you are just you're so rainbow. You're wearing a tutu. You're just a mystery to her. Uh and she and you skate away.
And I just do the like little bit of a toe jump on my toe stops and try to run away from the situation like I'm cutting out of the pack a little bit fast. I get a little bit of that like adrenaline burst and a little bit of like jammer speed cutting out of the pack, a little bit of, oh shit, what just happened? And I run around the corner and run back up to Rayler, and I'm like, Rayler, I might have just made a mistake, and I don't know what I just did, but I met Lady Macbeth, and she's a little bit scary, and but I told her that you talked to her nice and stuff. I hope that was okay.
Rhonda's gonna like come in and like in a flyby kind of thing. Oh, she's dating Derby Devil. Yeah, that's who it is. And then keep going.
Rhonda, and I take off towards
I
Rhonda.
think before you take off, I think Rayler's pissed and is gonna hip check you.
Oh no, and that's awesome. I love this.
If I could roll a fight.
Yes, absolutely.
We're
Okay.
just warming up, y'all. We're just warming up.
That's part of warm-ups. I love it.
That is a 10.
All right. On a 10, you choose 3 and your opponent chooses 1 to apply to you in response. You can flirt or provoke your opponent and gain a string on them. You can, through violence or cutting words, inflict a condition. You can create an opportunity for an ally through prowess or distraction. Or you can take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position.
I'm going to I think my hip check was kind of cute, so I'm gonna get a string on you. I'm gonna inflict the condition in guilty on you. And I think you had the panty, the helmet cover for those not in Derby, in like tucked in your back pocket because you're supposed to jam first, and I think I take it.
Oh, I love this.
All right.
And I I am going to. Ooh. As you as you hip check me, I'm gonna do like a barrel roll around you to the other side. Um, and I am going to uh I'm going to barrel roll around to the other side, knowing that you've taken the panty for the first jam. And say, okay, fine. You jam first. I screwed up. I'm sorry. But you are super awesome as a skater, and I really appreciate everything that you do. And I'm really sorry I screwed up. I won't do it again, okay? And I'm going to try to flirt to try to gain a string on you.
Mhm. Okay.
So gain a string as well.
All right. And just so you know, I'm keeping track of the strings NPCs have on you.
Okay.
I'm not keeping track of your strings between each other.
Yep.
But when you gain 4 strings on someone, you have a profound insight and learn something about them even they
Yep.
don't know. So just so you guys are aware of that, if in case it comes up.
And I'm going to keep that momentum going as after I do the barrel roll around, and I'm going to keep dashing towards Rhonda. And come up on you, Rhonda, and try and do like a grab on your hips and a pull forward like we would if we were in a game, so that I can take some of your speed to catch a little speed, and then turn myself around and skate backwards facing you and say, Rhonda, I totally screwed that up, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, you really shouldn't have. Uh, but it's just there's a lot of stuff going on between uh uh Rayler and uh Death, so and Death also kind of has a thing for like freshies, so
Oh,
yeah.
seems like a lot of everybody has a thing for freshies.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we use that as a tool for this game?
Yeah, I mean, like I think uh unless they change their roster, I mean like Death is one of their faster skaters, so um yeah, trip her up and she's easily distracted is what I'm saying. She's yeah.
Okay. And um okay.
Yeah. I gotta talk to Eva, so just gonna yeah, I'm gonna break away. It's like it's my
Okay.
awkward breakaway to
Good luck. And
to
I turn around and let them skate away.
yeah, I'm skirting up next to Eva Destruction with my puppy dog eyes on.
And Eva looks at you with fire in her eyes and she says, "What?"
Yeah, deserve that. Um hey, how you doing?
She does not answer.
Yeah, no, deserve that too. Look, you know me leaving wasn't personal, okay? Like I needed a change in the situation. I found they really needed help, Eva, and I know you like competition. So, I mean, it's a good thing that I left, right? Now they pose some sort of challenge even with rig out. Like
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I mean, you've always liked it when you kicked my ass, right?
Are you trying to entice
Yeah, I'm enticing her. I'm trying
Okay.
to entice her. I rolled a 12 on my die. I got two
All
successes.
right. So you gain a string on them, and Eva will choose one. I think Eva, you see something shift, or you don't see something shift, but you watch her. You have only seen this a very rare few amount of times, but Eva gets flustered. She gets a little flustered. She says, "You, I don't, you don't shut the fuck up," and tries to skate away, but like sort of half-heartedly. Um, like she sort of wants you to chase after her, but
Oh yeah, I do. I do the whole hip hands on her hips and try and gain her speed move, but
mhm,
like make it very cute.
mhm,
And then I pull the same move that Rainbow Fright just did on me, where I
uh-huh.
turn around and I'm just sitting there talking to her like, "What? Why you don't want to talk anymore?" As I'm backwards skating in front of her.
And she says, I we're you've got no chance. We've got, what do you want
Yeah,
to talk about?
I'm nothing. I was just wondering if you were free to for the after party later, after the game, win or lose. I mean, you and
Yeah,
me, we
well,
have a
we
good
could,
time together.
you know what? We could go out and celebrate my victory.
Sure, if you win, we'll absolutely celebrate your victory any way you want. And I'm gonna skate away.
All
With
right.
that, this is most flirting that I'm gonna do. It's just like, that's it.
All right. Uh, and I think uh you hmm I think what you continue skating around, um warming up for about 5-10 more minutes, and um you
I have a sorry, Mars. I have a
yeah.
question. With that flirting situation,
Hmm.
can I use my my big D energy move and to make it clear to everyone as we're wrapping up warm-ups
Hmm.
that like when I make it clear to my foes that I'm the biggest threat for the rest of the scene, whenever I roll plus 10, I may choose someone present to be impressed or intrigued with you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a
uh yes, absolutely. Do you roll for that, or does it just automatically go?
That just happens. Like every time I roll a plus 10, I can pick a new person to be like, hey.
Okay. I think you some of um Eva's team members noticed her get flustered, and word spreads very rapidly that you are uh you've made Eva flustered, and probably most of, if not all of these people have never seen Eva flustered. You've got big D energy. Um and I think you establish yourself as this, in the eyes of uh this other team. Uh you have established yourself as top dog, and I think as uh just because I'm not naming everyone on the opposite team, just as I'm not naming everyone on your team, um you gain a string on uh Lady Macbeth.
Oh, yay.
um but I think you specifically gain a string on her because you are Lady Macbeth has a history of trying to make Eva flustered, and so far it has not worked for her. And so the idea that you just come in here and suddenly, Eva's a little tongue tied is pisses her off, but also impresses her.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair. I like that.
Yeah. So, why I think Rig calls the team over at before the bout and says, "All right, we've got this. We've got this. I guess I y'all know I've never been good at pep talks, but you know, you'll do fine out here today. We've we've got this. We will um push through, and I'm pissed I'm not uh I'm pissed I'm not on the ring today, but we'll make it through. And they are trying to provide emotional support. I have to double check because I know NPCs can provide emotional support. I have to double check if I roll or not. Um, but she is giving you this speech and telling you that it's going to be all right. It is going to be uh, all right. I do not roll. So you all get uh they you all get to choose one. You can clear a condition, you can mark XP, or you can get +1 forward.
I'm gonna take the
Oh
plus
wait,
one
sorry.
forward.
I was reading the wrong one. Sorry. Um same goes though. Clear condition marks XP +1 forward, or you could gain insight from me about an obstacle facing you.
I'll take plus one forward.
All right.
I'm going to take XP.
Okay.
I took XP
Took XP. All
and
right.
I level up.
Awesome. And that is perfect timing because I think with that we are going to move into our break. And after our break, we will have a bout.
Yeah.
So we will see you on the other side. Hello, welcome back. Hope everyone had a nice break. Um, in the interest of time, I think we're just gonna dive right in. Um, we you are prepare you are in it's time to jam. Um, words failed me, but I came up with a good pun to get going. So, the way roller derby works for anyone in the audience who is unaware, each team starts with four skaters playing defense, which are the blockers, and one player playing offense, which is the jammer. The jammer has to pass the opposing blocker in order to make a lap. The jammer and get a point. So we it's very physical, so we're gonna be roll and fight a lot. And I think it's you three uh on the rink right now. It's you three. Rayler, are you jamming first?
Yes.
Um you've got you three, Big Red and you got a lot of bigs on your team. And Intoxiscate are on the rink with you, and on the opposing team are Eva Destruction, um uh Lady Macbeth, and three players you do not recognize. Well, Rhonda, you recognize Mad Mommy, Kilbo Baggins, and Agatha Krusty.
Is who's jamming against me?
You are jamming against Eva Destruction.
Okay. So Lady Macbeth is blocking.
She is blocking, yes.
I want to taunt her into getting a penalty right from the get-go.
All right.
I want to use heat of the moment when you taunt something into doing something they want to do but find unwise. Roll plus daring. I'm gonna try and get her to hit me before we
Absolutely.
start. So I
Yeah.
think Railer starts to be like, I haven't seen you in a while, Death.
Mm-hmm.
Are you bigger? Since last time I saw you? And reach up and like squeeze her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And
And she looks absolutely pissed. And why don't you roll for me?
Okay. That's a 10.
All
For heat
right.
of the moment, so they'll do it in they'll do it in exchange for a small concession or reassurance. And I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do like one of these, like just kind of put my jaw right out there.
Mm-hmm. And Death just hits you, just slams into
Uh-huh.
you. And you hear the ref call penalty.
Uh-huh.
And uh she skates off
Uh-huh.
to the penalty box, or to the penalty zone, whatever
Uh-huh.
it's called. Um
I blow her a
and
kiss as she skates off.
oh, she looks she is not happy.
Love this.
Uh so I'm gonna mark down that penalty just in case she keeps penaltying.
Gets ejected from the game.
Yeah.
If Swifty manages to actually get her ejected from the game.
All right, and I think the way this is going to go is you are we're gonna focus on each of you will have the chance to jam. We're gonna focus on you jamming and blocking, and the others can try and help out and uh yeah, help out as needed. So what we'll start with Rayler. Rayler, you have already penaltied Lady Macbeth, and Eva Destruction is jamming for the other side. What how are you getting around these other blockers?
I want to like start really, really flashy.
Mhm.
Like, and I would like to use the main attraction as one of my
Ooh.
moves. When you make a dramatic entrance, roll plus grace.
Yes.
That's a 12.
Incredible.
I want to choose to. All attention is focused on me for a moment, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a string on Rainbow Fright as I'm picturing she's the pivot, and I do a star pass as all the attention's on me.
All right.
You hand me the star. I take the star and I'm like, and I stash it. Actually,
Mhm.
no, I don't stash it. I quick get it. No, it doesn't.
You can't take lead anymore.
I can't take lead anymore. This is going to be a full 2 minutes. What did
Good
you
luck,
do to
Fright.
me? And I put it on my head. No, I stash it. I'm going to get through the pack first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I stashed that panty and I
Huh.
like,
Yeah, and I've definitely like made it look like I still have it for sure with all my
oh
getting all the
no.
attention.
Mhm.
I just take that panty and I like say, sorry, Rhonda, gotta go. And I take off and try to get through the pack.
All right. Why don't you defy disaster to try and get through that pack?
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this with wit by like
Okay.
scanning the pack real quick and looking for my holes and looking for my way through the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey. She is completely befuddled, and has a 5.
All right. Mark experience. You try and get through this pack, and you just get I think you scan the pack, and you forget that Death was in the penalty box, and so you start going for it, and she just slams into you straight from the penalty box, and uh uh you I think you fall backwards, and bruise yourself, bruise yourself up good, and I think you're going to take the condition insecure. I think
Yep.
you are you got the painting in a flashy move. All the eyes were on you, and you fucked it up, and you're
Yep.
insecure.
Yep. Sounds familiar. So I'm down, fell small at least.
Mhm.
I go ahead. It's already known by now. I put the star on.
Mhm.
I get it settled onto my helmet. I get myself back up. I properly re-enter the track. No cuts. She's probably
Mhm.
recycled me. So I'm getting back in, and I am gonna take a rash action to try to clear this condition.
All right.
What is a rash action? Da, 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 da.
I will try and find it as well.
Well, it just says to clear this condition, take a rash action to confront, prove your worth without any plan or advice.
So I think
Um,
you tell me what the rash action is. What do you do that's maybe
Yeah.
not the smartest move in this moment?
Um, I'm gonna barrel in at full speed to the back of the pack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just go full out fight. And try with everything I can to go with agility to try and get through this pack.
All right, sounds good.
That's a 7.
All right. I think you get through most of the pack. But you are faced on you get through the 3 other blockers. But staring you down is Lady Macbeth, and she taunts you and says, fresh you fell already?
So with this, I get to choose 2, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna through this, I'm gonna create an opportunity for an ally. I'm gonna create the opportunity for Rhonda and for Swift. So for Rage and Swift to get a really solid block on the
Okay.
other jammer.
Perfect.
To really get a solid cage in on Eva. So I'm gonna like lure her and get Rage and Swift into the right spot for them to cage her in against the inside track. So that's the opportunity. And I am going to gain a string on Eva, or no, on Death, by showing back up as being tenacious.
Okay.
As like not giving up. Like, yeah, you knocked me down, but I got back up and I showed back up. So like she comes at me with this freshie already got knocked down, and I'm gonna look at her and go, yeah, but I'm back and I'm gonna get past you. And I like dig right into her with my shoulder and do like a can opener to try to get past her.
All right, and you slip on past. And now let's go over to our blockers real fast. You are blocking Eva Destruction from trying to pass you. I'm gonna give you plus 1 on this from the opportunity provided by Rainbow. Is there one of you can roll for this to see if one or both of you can roll fight to see what happens.
Before I roll, I want to say that I like at the whistle I smear my thing and smear my war paint on and transform into my giant raccoon. So that's really weird to say. So transform. Ooh, yeah, never mind. I rolled a 5 with my transform, so I gain experience. I don't transform. Rude. And so like I'm trying to put it on, but I accidentally grabbed the glitter instead, and it's just like I got glitter face. And I knew that glitter was gonna kick my ass. Anyway,
they liked my glitter.
I'm gonna I'll roll fight.
All right.
Sorry for my dog.
You're okay. Oh, that's a lot better. I got a 10 plus 1 plus the 1 you gave me. A 12. I can count.
All right.
12. Yeah.
Choose 3 and your opponent chooses 1 to apply to you in a response. Flirt or provoke your opponent and gain a string. Through violence or cutting words, inflict a condition. create an opportunity for an ally, or take an object from your opponent or seize a superior position.
All right, so I'm going to flirt with Eva and be
Mhm.
like, "Yeah, remember this? We've been here before," and gain a string on her. But also
Mhm.
with with saying that, I'm going to make her feel really insecure. um, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna make her feel really insecure. And then what was the last thing that I could do? I'm um seize a superior position and like completely like cut her off.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Those things I'm gonna do.
I think Eva passes realizes she's not going to be able to get through you, and she's still the first, she was the one who she was the lead jammer, so she is going to pass the penny to one of her teammates. I think she's going to pass it to uh our friend Lady Macbeth.
Okay.
Um and oh, and Eva does get to choose one um to apply to you, and I think she uh flirts back with you and says uh now I have to come up with witty flirting, and that's not my strong suit. I think she says, "Nice to be back, huh?" And sort of winks at you, and gains a string on you.
Okay.
So, um,
Or those on and again, off again X's. This is what we
yeah.
are.
So status as we have it now, you are, um I think there's about 30 seconds left in your jam. Um you have successfully scored some points. Uh there is about the other team's penny has just been passed from um Eva Destruction to Lady Macbeth, so they've got 2 minutes. And let's see how this goes. So uh Rayler, are you trying to block out Lady Macbeth?
Yes, absolutely. Now that she has it, like I am like all over her.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All
doing that like
right.
chest to chest thing, like
Mm-hmm.
rolling backwards and slowing her down. And that is a 11.
All right. Perfect. So you pick three, and your opponent chooses one.
I'd like to give her condition to make her angry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, I'd like to provoke and gain a string.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I'd like to create an opportunity for an ally. I think like I'm making the other blockers have to come and knock me off, and that gets right through to score some more points.
All right. And I think the your jam is up, Rainbow. It is with that. Oh, sorry. Real fast. I always forget the applying in response. I think uh Death looks at you, and like there's something in the way she looks at you, that you remember that night leaving her in the parking lot, and I think she looks at you with the same like upset or same anger she looked at you with that night, and you feel guilty. You
Okay.
have been inflicted with the guilty condition.
Hmm.
Uh, with that, we're gonna go to give Rhonda a chance to jam. Then we'll sort of fast forward in time through the rest of the bout, and yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Rhonda, you're jamming.
Yeah. I'm
A
going.
raccoon on him.
Yeah. I like wipe, like I get the glitter out of my face and then I try again to transform. It's like,
All
do I
right.
have the right paint this time? No, I don't. Oh wait, I do get one plus one going forward because I rolled a thingy
Oh yeah.
with my move. And I've got that's a 7. Ha! Who
All
barely
right.
made it, but I did it. Okay. So I can work with that. That's fine. I'm gonna transform into the raging raccoon. And I don't have a condition. All right. And little excuse you a second there. I'm gonna move in ways no ordinary person could and like zip through the pack and everything and be like, I'm in my zone and like no one can like touch this as I go through the pack and like score some points. Like
All
that's
right.
my
Awesome.
goal.
And then I think with that, I'm not even gonna have you defy disaster. I think you just make it through. You've got the right face paint on now. You feel empowered, and you just really kick ass and get through uh this
I
pack.
I will say that I go pretty like feral raccoon on it. Like
Hmm.
I'm like a raccoon that just stole someone's like dog food or something. So it's like I've
Hmm.
got the thing in my hand, like, and I'm just like I'm just zipping out of there,
All
um,
right.
kind of body checking some people and like just
Hmm.
no me, I got this.
All right.
Sprite is a little smitten,
Okay.
but Sprite is definitely smitten. You get a string on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
that was like super cool.
What's
Mhm.
the question they have to answer?
Where do you find the
It's
truth
on
of
Love Conquers All under your Truths of Heart and Blade. When you become smitten with someone.
I have to look it up
It's on your character sheet. Sorry.
on my character sheet. Dun, 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 dun.
You're a nature witch?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Your questions.
Ooh. Say why and give it. What is a clear challenge to being with them that you're overlooking because of your naivete?
What are you talking about? I'm perfect.
Um, I would annoy the hell out of you in every single way.
You you gave me glitter and made me blind for a hot second. Yeah, that qualifies. Yeah,
Yep. But does this sweet little freshie, does Ronnie have any clue about that? No, not a bit, because you're cool.
Love it.
Mhm.
All right. I think you continue this bout. We're gonna go into, I was gonna say bullet time, but the opposite of bullet time. We're going into sword time, I guess. Sword is opposite bullet. And you continue this jam. You get you this bout you get sweaty and messy and beat up, and but your team kicks ass. Um you are able to beat out the rest of the Damp City Devils, and you have won this bout without the help of Big Rig. You've done it. You've done it on your own. And I think at the end of the match, Eva walks up to Rhonda, and Eva says, let's see. Eva looks at you and says, listen, I you did good. We'd love to have you back next season. And what Eva is doing here is trying to influence you with a string. So if you accept Eva's offer, you you can take an XP.
And what happens if I don't take her offer?
The string, no XP, and the string doesn't get used up.
Oh, okay. I like I look at her and I'm just like, I appreciate the offer. I really do, but I think I've got something good going here. But we can still like hang out and see each other off the rink.
And I think Eva smiles at you and says, "Yeah, I could live with that." And unless there, I think at Death, Lady Macbeth approaches Rainbow and says, where's the after party at?
I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna go with Swift.
And I think Lady Macbeth looks at you and says, "Fuck, all right." And begins taking off her gloves and walking away.
Thanks for a great game.
You too. You're not too bad. Ditch the tutu though.
Why does everybody not like the tutu?
And I think that is where we are going to end up off for tonight, unless anyone else wants to do anything.
No, I just want to say that after party is lit. Like
oh,
Rhonda,
for sure.
Yeah, like Rhonda pops her head in and is like, "Oh, margaritas, I see you," and like is just hanging out with Eva and reconnecting. We're chilling while everyone
Nice.
else gets rowdy.
I think Rayler's trying to spend the whole party seeing how flustered she can get Rainbow Fright.
Yes.
Also,
I feel like this is like someone's house. We're at someone's house and we're just hanging out in their garage / living room.
I think probably Big Rig's house, if that's
Oh,
the case.
yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fright is surprisingly difficult to get flustered in a party environment.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's easy to fluster
Yeah.
in flirtation, but difficult to fluster in a party environment.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right.
Counting those shots like a champ. Uh,
Well, thank you to you all. Oh, wait, first end of sessions questions.
oh, yes. Yes.
Where are my end of session questions? I just saw them.
They are on page 8 of the basic moves reference sheet.
All right.
Not that I'm staring at them right now.
Um, did any PC confess their love? I don't think explicitly, no.
No.
Did any PC strike a blow against oppression or de-escalate a violent situation?
I don't think so.
No.
No. Um, did any player leap into danger with daring and panache?
I think all
Yes.
3 of us did.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would completely agree. So you can mark XP for that. And then did any player use a safety tool? We just for transparency for anyone in chat, we do have a we did a lines and veils beforehand. But so obviously we're constantly using that. But we didn't use a specific one today, I think.
And then we get to level up at 3 XP.
Yep.
Then I level up.
I
All
did
right.
not this session. I'm close, but I did not.
Mm.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
No, because my last one. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Uh, we thank you for all for watching. I forgot how to do an outro there for a second. Thank you all for watching. Tune in again next week. Probably about half an hour earlier. At 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, etc. Uh, if anyone's got if any of my players have things they want to plug, I guess I should plug. I play in a game of Monster of the Week every Tuesday night over on Turntables RPG. So if you would like to check that out, tomorrow we'll see how that goes. My character just died, so
I wrote a tabletop game. It's called Sapphic Space Pirates. You can get it on itch.io or on Indie Press Revolution for physical copies. If you like the vibes of Thirsty Sword Lesbians but want to play a game that's GM-less, may I recommend Sapphic Space Pirates?
I'm gonna be on Tabletop Titties immediately after this, doing Titties by Night, Vampire the Masquerade. So yeah, you can always find me at Casper DNB Ghost or Casper DANB Ghost on socials.
And this is my very first streamed game. So this is what I have to plug right now. Maybe there will be more in the future. We shall see.
all right, awesome. Good, good play, everyone. That's not English, but it's fine.
Thanks for an awesome game, GM.
That was amazing. So much fun. I love this bout.
I'm
Yep.
glad you all enjoyed.
Thanks, team.